this up here. All right, this is Chloe's first session. All right, so first session, we're just gonna get her used to the clicker and following a treat and just doing a couple real basic things. It's her first day. Hi, you're gonna climb right up in my lap, huh? And I'm gonna stand up a little bit then, so you can't do that. So this just plain boiled chicken. There's one there. It's just plain chicken. It's a little bit easier on their puppy tummies. And also their tummies are so tiny and they fill up so fast. So they're like teeny, teeny, tiny pieces. Right there. Right there. You like chicken, huh? Okay, so the clicker is a really weird noise for puppies that have never heard one before. It's also really loud. You're doing a good job following that. So the first couple times I'm just gonna click it behind my back and give her a treat. She didn't really seem too phased by that, so that's good. I like chicken. All right, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Uh-oh, where'd it go? It's right here. Go get it. Chloe, get it. Get it. Get it. So the point of a clicker is to mark the moment in time that the puppy does something you want. So it tells the puppy that the thing you did right there is what I'm looking for. And it also tells the puppy that a treat is on the way. So it's a marker. It marks the behavior, and then it also tells the puppy that they're about to get reinforced or get a treat. Because humans just don't move fast enough. Uh-oh, we're gonna climb right up here again, huh? Don't move fast enough to reward our puppies the instant they do something. So we use the clicker to help us. It's kind of like a camera. Clicking takes like a picture of that instant. But then also the important part is that it gives the puppy, tells the puppy that a treat is on the way. But in order to make it meaningful in that way, we charge the clicker where we just click and give treats. Hi. Get it. Get it. Go get it. So in some training, we use food as a lure to get the puppy into position. And then once they're in position, we click and then give a treat. So doing this kind of exercises of her learning to follow the treats helps with the luring aspect. And then in some things that we do, like when we do mat training, we use treats to get the puppy away from the mat or to reset them. So being able to follow the treats helps that too. Also, it's just a good for your first day warm up, just getting some treats and having a nice positive experience. And you really like plain chicken, so that's good. Plain chicken is like easy and relatively inexpensive and easy on their tummies, so a lot of puppies really like it. Even though it's kind of bland, it's still meat. Go get it. So, uh-oh, yes, that's a nice girl. That was a nice sit all by herself. So with sit, she's already kind of doing it a couple times. Because probably Sue has already worked with the puppies a little bit on sit. but you just kind of hold the treat over their head, push it back, and when their butt hits the ground, you click. So that click is for the butt hitting the ground. Sit. And I'm gonna give another click and another treat for staying seated. And then I'm gonna reset you, go get it. Sit. Here it is. So you always want to get the behavior a couple times before you put a word on it or with it. Dogs are not very good with words and language. They're dogs, they're not humans. They're better with hands, signals, and body language. Sit. Oh, I clicked for you putting your feet up on me. So we want to make sure we have the behavior a couple times before we name it. Otherwise, the word kind of becomes like background noise and isn't as meaningful to the puppy. Sit. So you say the word, either give your hand signal or move your food lure, click, treat. So it's verbal cue, sit, hand, treat, click, treat. Go get it. Go get it. Uh-oh, you lost it. Right there. Chloe. Chloe. Good girl. And this is just like a little baby recall. Saying her name, and when she comes to me, she's gonna get a click and a treat. Chloe! Good girl. Chloe! Chloe's like, I love just eating chicken. Get it. Uh-oh. Oh, my knees are starting to hurt. Chloe! Get it. Chloe! Good girl. I think you missed one. You did. Okay, go get it. Go get it. Chloe! Good girl. Chloe! Good girl. Chloe! 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 I was like, I like this game. Chloe! Good girl. Good job. So most dogs love to play chase. So it's a super easy way and fun way to practice your recalls with your puppy. Chloe! Girl. Okay, let's do a couple more sets. Sit. Up. Bounced. There we go. He bounced up on me a little bit. Go get it. Almost. You almost followed that one so good. There. My fingers smell like chicken too, huh? Sit. Good girl. Get it. Get it. Good girl. Oh, there's a free piece of chicken right here. Good girl. What time is it? We're about halfway through, so we're going to take a little break and just play with puppy toys for just a minute. You like this one? Yeah. What about this jingly ball? You like that one? Maybe only a little bit. Yeah, Chloe's like, I like toys, but I like chicken more. Huh, I think I like chicken a little bit more. Oh! That's a good girl. Yes, that's a nice girl. So not that puppies can't climb in your lap, but while we're practicing things, prefer that they have a little bit of boundaries and don't climb mommy. And the thing too with puppies climbing on you, climbing on humans and using humans as a jungle gym is that usually then they start biting on you. So I think there's like a fine line between your puppy climbing on you and your puppy biting you. Especially when you're doing stuff like this, so like playing and working on training and stuff. It's one thing if you're snuggling and it's sleepy time, but hi. Okay, let's practice something else. All right, so let's do a hand target, which is when your puppy touches their nose to your hand. And I start that by just holding a treat in my hand. I'm gonna click when she touches my hand. She's like, yeah, where's that big bag of chicken we got? Hand target is super helpful for calling your puppy to you. Good girl, that was an empty hand too. Calling your puppy to you if they're like across the room or it's not like a serious recall situation, you just need them to come closer. Yes, also super great for getting your puppy like off the couch or off the bed. If you want them off your couch and off your bed, you can ask them for a touch. Good girl. Some puppies don't like to be picked up in that situation. I mean, humans wouldn't like that either. You're comfy, cozy, sleeping on the couch, and then somebody comes over and just picks you up and moves you. So instead, I like to wake the puppy up and then like ask them for a touch to get them off of the couch or off the bed. Oh, Chloe. You have to have your chicken. You didn't eat your chicken. Touch. So with this one, I use the word touch for the hand target. I'm going to say the word when she's like already on her way to my hand, committed, and about to touch my hand. Just so that she makes a really good, strong association with the word and the behavior. Touch. And then after a couple of days of practice, then I will like maybe give the cue and then show my hand. Whereas now I'm showing my hand, touch, and saying the word just before she's touching my hand. I'm kind of giving her some help. Touch. There's your chicken. Touch. Good girl. Touch. Good job. Sit. Go get it. Chloe. Good girl. Go get it. Sit. Good girl. He's a good girl. You got a little chicken stuck in your face. Ready? Go get it. Touch. Good girl. Your chicken's there, girl. It's like, I'll just lick your chicken tasting fingers. Huh, I just lick your fingers because they taste like chicken. Okay, let's play with your mat for a couple minutes before we wrap up. So go to your mat is a nice way to give your puppy a place to kind of park while you're doing something, like while you're cooking maybe. You can also, like I use it a lot with my dogs. If I take my dogs to like a patio or like a dog friendly patio or bar or something, I'll bring their mat so they can just lay down next to us while we're eating and drinking, whatever. The first step of teaching your puppy to lay on the mat, though we do it in tiny baby steps, is just teaching your puppy that it's a cool place to hang out on or be near, because when they're on the mat, treats appear from it. Good girl. And then I'm just gonna kind of scoot it under from under her feet. Flop it over here. As soon as she comes over to check it out, click, treats on the mat. Oh, that's a nice girl. Scoot it over. Flop it down. girl. So right now we're just teaching her the mat is like a super cool place to move towards, because when you do, you get treats. And we're gonna get extra treats because she sat down on the mat too. Because that's our goal later, but since you're doing it now, you get extra. Can I have this mat? Here. Excuse me, please. Oh, thank you. Look how she comes running over, like, oh, there's the mat. Where's the chicken? All right, ready? Good girl. So eventually we're going to name this Go to Your Mat. And go to your mat is going to mean go to your mat, lay down, and stay there. But right now we're just teaching her about going to her mat, and that is cool. You get chicken. Good job. All right, good job. We'll put that away. So in between practicing your mat, you're going to want to put it away just so that it stays special. When it comes out, she'll be excited about it. And this little block thing that I use for practicing like our grooming things. Do you have a brush? I'm gonna get the brush out. We're not gonna actually use the brush. We're just gonna look at the brush and get some treats for it. And look at you coming right up there. I'm gonna move this so I get a little bit more room. You're a brave girl. Look at the brush and get chicken. Good girl. I'll bring my tail away for a minute. I'm gonna hop back up here. Good job. You are a cutie patootie. Your toes do even like chicken. It's like, I'll have that big bag of chicken, please. Good girl. Sit. Hop back up. Sit. Good girl. What a smart girl you are. Okay, go get it. 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 Oh, she's like, look how good I can see them when they're in this black thing, huh? Go get it. I guess I shouldn't bring treats that are the same color as the floor. Go get it. Go get it. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Sit. Come over here. I'll give you some more room. I'll give you some more room. Sit. Make sure the camera can see you. Good girl. That's how we teach down. And I usually do it the very first day, but you're just like a very smart girl. So we'll practice it more probably in later days, but you're just a very smart girl. Good girl. Ready? Go get it. again? I'm not sure what you're asking. Sit. Almost. You almost did it. And then I clipped you for putting your feet up on me again. Uh-oh. But the rule of clickers is if you click, you get a treat, even if you click for the wrong thing. Because you want that clicker noise to really stay very meaningful. And if you click and don't give a treat, then it starts to become less meaningful. Go, sit. Good girl. Good girl. All right, Missy, we're going to stop there. Good job.